G'day everyone, I'm Ben and this is Counterfeit Christianity. I am glad to be here today, and like always I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate people following along. My videos haven't been getting very many views recently. Who the fuck knows why? It's being suppressed. So if anyone would, if you like it, share it, leave a comment, all that sort of good stuff. It would be it's really helpful to me. And also I have that Discord down below. Go on and jump in the conversation, and yeah, we can just have a chat there as well. But I have been thinking about legalism again. I've talked about it many times, but the way that I work on this with this channel is just the stuff that I'm thinking about, what is actually going on for me and in my life. Like heaps of stuff in Australia is always about legal things. Life in Australia is a threat of using the law against you. That's what life is in Australia. It's probably the same in other places. In other Western countries, it's probably very similar to that. I don't know because I've never really lived in any other Western countries. In Thailand, it's not really like that. There's no legal things that come into play in your life. If something happens, then that might come into play, but the legal system is not used as a weapon against people in Thailand. A funny thing that I talk about with my wife, because there's many differences between Australia and Thailand, but one of the things in Thailand is the police. They actually help you if you ask for it. Like, for example, if you ask a police officer to help you, in Thailand there's heaps of snakes. So there's a snake in your house, the police will come and remove that snake. And they actually help the citizens of Thailand. In Australia, the police are a corporation. They're not a government entity. And so that's why they use threats of legal action against you. And they've even tricked us human beings to use the legal system against each other. They use that to frighten us into doing what we're told, and they control us very easily by saying, if you do this, you're going to get taken down. That's why the government likes taking people to court. They love it. It's what they do. I see that in the States is a big thing. You saw it during the lockdowns, how they took everybody to court. It's interesting that a lot of the people who are coming through those courts are actually beating the police, and the police are pulling out, but it sort of proves that they're not part of the government. And the Australian government is nothing anyway. It's all fake. That's why they use threats. I learnt to read the things that they put out and understand what they're saying, and they're all threats. They're all saying, you must do this of your own accord, or this might happen. And they say might. It's always might or may or could. That's the wording that they always use. We're in this world of legalism where they try and fuck us over continuously by destroying our lives with this fear of legal action. And it's a huge thing inside of Western culture. I guess it comes from England, and look at England now is destroyed. Pretty much every Western country has been destroyed. Idea of legalism is massive inside of the church, isn't it? It's inside of Christianity. There's a huge amount of legalism, the things that you should and shouldn't do. They use shoulds and shouldn'ts to destroy you and take your soul away from you. And that is a huge part of Christianity. It's a huge part of all religions. But Christianity is the one that I'm talking about, right? People always say, well, why don't you talk about other religions? I'm like, yeah, all religions are shit. Every single religion in the world is shit. It's just a system to control you. If you get into a system, then you will be controlled. The only reason that Jesus came is to connect us with his dad, with our daddy. That is the point of him even being here, is to remove us from religion, is to separate us from these worldly systems, these legalistic systems that control our lives. And the only way that you can be absolutely free is to be separate from those and be in a relationship with the living God. That is what every single video that I make is actually about. Separate yourself from the system, whatever system that may be that you're in, the world system, the church's system, religious system, whatever that is. With any group of people, I've said many times, if you're with a group of people and they're not teaching you how to connect with God on a authentic relational level with him, then don't be with them. They're lying, they're cheating, they're trying to control you. Every system does that. They want to control you. That is the point of all of this, is to take you and your autonomy away from you so that they can tell you what to think and do. And then you're just happily going along with whatever the fuck that they tell you to do, right? It's really simple. That is every part of the world. That is what's happening to every single one of us inside of this world. So I was thinking about this legalism again because it comes up so often in Australia. It's so fucking frustrating how they try and frighten us into doing whatever it is that they want us to do. And it changes all the time because the next group of people get into power and it's the same fucking shit all over again. There's no good politicians. There are no good governmental workers, no good governmental employees. You can't be. You have to give away your soul to be a part of one of these systems. You can't be a good police officer. There's no such thing. One of my friends, he was one of my teachers in high school, and he wanted to be a police officer his whole life. And then he quit teaching for a while and joined the police academy, got through it all. And within a year, he quit because of all the corruption. He said they're the most evil, corrupt people that he's ever met. And this is in the first year of becoming a police officer. Every single one of them, even if they have good intentions, they're inside of this evil, legalistic system. And that is evil. This is what I'm saying about Christianity, right? Why the fuck would you want to connect yourself with a system? Once you understand that this is the way that the world works, why would you want to be with that anymore? Just be with God. And that is the best way to live your life, because what's going to happen is he will flow you into the relationships, the places, the things that he wants you to be in, and not be inside of something that somebody else wants you to be in. It's not a person, right? When you're with God, you're with him. And so therefore you're free. That's why most Christians are not with God. I think Christianity as a whole is not with God. Christianity and the Christian church are the bride of Satan. That is what I reckon. So Satan, Baal, Ishtar, Moloch, this is who you are worshipping when you're inside of a system, any system, because they control the world. It's very clear, isn't it? People don't understand this. This is one of the massive Christian lies that you will receive when you're inside of Christianity, inside of a church, is that God rules the world. He doesn't. He is only with those who choose to be with him. And when you choose to be inside of a system, with a church, with an institution, you're not with him. You are the bride of Satan when you are with these people. Because every fucking system is being controlled by the demons, by Satan. Every fucking system. Every single one. Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, every fucking system, every government in the world, every single person who chooses to be with a system rather than be in communication, in relationship with the living God, is being controlled by Satan. Be with God in a relational way or not. That's it. It's so simple. That's all you have to do, is be with him. And then if you're with him, all good things will come. The world will fuck you over. It'll bend you over and pew up the ass. It'll bend you over and fuck you. That's what's going to happen. Absolutely. Everyone's striving not to be fucked by the world, but it doesn't matter. You're going to get fucked. But the only way that you can actually be free is to be in relationship with the living God. So, like always, this is my understanding. I don't know shit, but I do appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Jump on the Discord. Let's have a conversation. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.